What they do, what they do, what they do. Deep Range Lifestyle, 2 time the mouthpiece and the spokesman of the culture. And you're now tuned into the most dangerous, growing, evolving podcast that you ever gonna eyewitness. If I said it, I meant it. What they do, y'all, what they do. So I got off to a slow start today, man. You feel me? I ain't get a chance to drop a video this morning. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm dropping one now, all right? Now, at times when I make a video, I'm not always going to do a part 2. But I will do a part 2 to rectify and to clarify some things that's being taken out of context, right? Or that's being blown out of proportion. I did it with the one about the D's versus the regular wires. And now I'm doing it with the one about the internet, social media, and the pros and cons of the internet, social media, right? And did social media injure or help the culture or the game or whatever you want to call it, right? So this is part 2 to that. And the reason why I'm making a part 2 with this particular episode, with that particular episode that I did about 2 days ago or whenever I was, because again, just like the Dayton's video, some things is being taken out of proportion, all right? In the comment section, I'm getting DMs, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting DMs on my IG, because I put a clip up on my IG, so I'm getting DMs. Now, let me say this first and foremost. I'm getting way more positive and cheering me on comments than people that's taking stuff out of proportion or what I may perceive as a negative comment. All right? I only have a few. So this video, and you might say, well, goddamn, Dyke, if it's only a few, you know, if it ain't that much, why you even making a video? Because I want to be clear. And another reason why I'm making a video, because I want to make this video and rectify and clarify some things with the people that may be thinking the same way, but they just not saying it. They're in the background keeping their comments to themselves, you feel me? And they not leaving no comments, or they might not be saying nothing. So if it's you, you know what it is. You feel me? If it's you, you feel me? Hey, this is for you. All right? Now, I got comments, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to edit this and put the comments up of the people on YouTube, put the comments up of the people that's in my DM, and I wanted to post it for credibility. You see what I'm saying? So I can read it, get into it, dissect it, give my opinion on what the comment said. But someone close to me was like, no, don't go through all that. Don't expose a person's page, because automatically if a person is DMing you, you feel me? They want to be anonymous. They don't want it for the world to see. And for the person that said, hey man, one person say, man, get to the point. You're doing a lot of chattering and all this here. Hey man, this is the way I set my podcast up. I like to explain. You feel me? I like to make long points. If you don't like it, just like I told the person, if you don't like it, treat my shit just like everybody do churches in the world. You got to find a church that's suitable for you. If you don't like one church, go to another one that's suitable for you. For me, if I'm going into a church, I ain't looking for the one that's suitable for me. I'm looking for the one that's giving me truth, that's giving me that real with no preservative and no additive. You feel what I'm saying? So if this podcast ain't for you, go to the one that's for you. Because I ain't giving you no watered down version. I'm giving it to you straight real, straight raw. And anybody that watch my platform that know me, I got a lot of homeboys that watch my platform, who know me personally, who I grew up with. And you know what they tell me when they see me in the hood? Well, Dyke, just how you always been, you giving it to them just like that on your page. So anybody that's watching this that know me know I always spoke that real and I always kept it real. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never gave you the uncut version. I always gave it to you real. But like my homeboy told me today, he said, Dad, you may have to dumb them down a little bit, my nigga. You might confuse them. Like Nipsey Hussle said in that song. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like the other song that say, turn down for what? Turn it down. You see what I'm saying? Now check this out. So, if I can remember correctly, like I got one comment, dude said, God damn. So, if I'm building my car and I'm putting a lot of money in my car and I want to get on the internet and I want to pop my shit, I can't. I can't. That's what one dude asked me in the comment section. I don't know if it was on YouTube or in my DM. I don't know. I can't remember. But a dude say, bruh, if I just built one car, this is my first car I'm building, and I'm popping my shit, showing off what I'm doing, I'm wrong? I'm out of order, Dave? I'm out of order, deep range? Number one, that wasn't what I was saying. That if you go listen correctly, I said you got dudes that may have one car, two cars, right? One car. What's up? Hey, I'm gonna come hop. I'm coming right back. I'm gonna holler at you about something. All right, right? If you got one car, two cars, right? You can't say, or three cars, or four cars. You done fixed up cars, right? You just can't say that person is a legend. Or that person cannot say, they can say whatever they want. Hey, listen, man. When I say you can't say, I'm not trying to control nobody's mouthpiece. What I'm simply saying is that certain things that a person say about another person, or certain titles that a person put up among themselves, in my opinion, it would be uncivilized. It's wrong. It's wrong. If I'm just getting into racing, let's just say I go build me a race car, a Chevelle, a Nova, whatever, right? And it's a fast car. I'm making noises at the track, right? I'm making noises, right? Boom. I get rid of that. I build me another car, a Camaro, right? That's fast. I'm whooping asses. Niggas hollering my name. Niggas doing all that, right? Niggas uplifting me, right? And I'm really living what they saying. I'm whooping asses. I may be undefeated, right? A year or two go by, I build me another car. 3 cars, right? Bruh, even though my rap sheet, right, and my record may be undefeated, niggas bragging on me, right? They saying, man, I'm one of the fastest in the game, and that may be a fact, right? Bruh, I can't go and say I'm a legend because of that. Or if somebody start calling me legend, they can call me a legend. But how? How? Where's my resume? Like my homeboy Dave said today, Dave Wash. Where's my resume? 1 car, 2 car, 3 car cannot justify me to be a legend. Or like, you know, I'm the face or the poster child of, you know what I'm saying, drag racing. I'm making an example. How? So to the person that say, damn, my nigga, I can't pop my shit if I'm just building 1 car, but I'm spending my money, bro, you can pop your shit. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about the ones that done had probably 1 car or 1 hit, and now they is making certain comments like, you know, they the face of something. Like they the poster child of something. Because this is what's going on in the game. And then you got other people, because of the way they feel about a person, or because a person you know what I'm saying, made them excited when they came through a certain event, they saying that, oh, they running shit, or this person is a legend. So it ain't got nothing to do with you popping your shit, bro. Check this out. I only had 2 don'ts, and they both was hard tops. 2 don'ts is what I had. hard top back in the days. A 71 and a 73, both of them dropped, right? When I build my vert, I'm gonna pop my shit. So this to that person that left that comment, I'm with you. I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna show what I'm doing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But now, when I drop my vert, and let's just say it's a hit, because it's gonna be a hit in my mind, but let's just say the streets are saying, hey, boy, Deep Range, boy, he got a hit. Boy, Deep Range illin'. Boy, Deep Range, boy. Hey, that nigga Deep Range, boy, that nigga shooting deep range, right? And everybody's saying that. How can I portray myself like I am a legend? Or how can I make claims that, nigga, I'm the face of this shit? Nigga, my shit killing everybody else, nigga. How? I can say that, but would it be the right thing to do? No. No. It can't be. Now, what's another comment someone said that I want to bring about? I'm only going to say a couple. I had another dude, he texted me and said, you talking about Buddy who didn't come on your podcast and interview that didn't come on your podcast with his car to interview so you could interview them. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What is this person even talking about? What is this person even talking about? I don't get it. You know how much of a small mind and how immature that I would have to be because someone didn't come on my platform and now I'm saying something that's pertaining or geared to that person. This nigga took a whole 30 minutes or however long my video was and narrowed it down to one particular person that I was talking about, allegedly, whoever this anonymous person is, because they didn't come on Deep Range show. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up because it don't even deserve for me to even talk about it. But what I mean, dog, sometimes. But I'm not surprised because this is what comes along with social media. You're dealing with different minds and the way different people think, and so you're going to run across people that is very small-minded. Their mind is very minute, a particle-sized mind. Dust particle. You feel what I'm saying? So, I got people in my comment section, hey man, why don't you just let people be who they want to be? If a dude want to make a claim that he not, man, let people be, you know what I'm saying? Why we got to speak on the same reason why you speak on certain shit? The same reason why you give your opinion on certain shit. The game is all just messed up, bro. The game is messed up. It is. It's messed up. You feel me? And check this out. You know why the game is messed up? You know why the game is messed up? The game is messed up because certain people don't want to comment on certain things. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be. I'm not about being politically correct. No. And let's get a little deeper into this, bro. Anthony Edwards, and I was on the phone talking to my homie, Dave Wash, somebody I consider a big homie. And see, a lot of time when people consider people a big homie, it's always got something that got to do with street politics mixed up in it on the reason why they call this person a big homie. This person probably was a gangster, a real nigga on the street, and because he's older and because of his rap sheet, they'll say big homie. But you know what a big homie is to me? A big homie is someone, first and foremost, who's older than me. That's number one. Even though I'm 44, I have big homies. I don't have that many. I could count probably on my 4 fingers of the big homies I got. I only got a couple, right? But a big homie to Deep Range Lifestyle is someone who's, number one, who's older than me, right? And someone who can provoke thought in me. Someone who I can confide in, someone who I can go and get some advice, and they're going to show me a different avenue that I wasn't thinking. Someone that feeds my mind knowledge, that give me food for thought. Someone who can help me expand my horizon. Someone who's wise enough that can make me wiser. So basically, my big homie will be someone who's older than me and someone who can help me elevate mentally. That's someone who's a big homie to me. And I only got a couple of them. And this dude, Dave Wash, he's one of them. And I was talking to him on this matter that I'm bringing to y'all right now, right? And we were saying that, let's just take someone like Anthony Edwards, right? Anthony Edwards, who's in the NBA, right? I guess they call him Ant-Man, according to my homeboy Dave, right? He off the chain, he good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he been in the NBA. I know he ain't been in it no 10 years, 9 years, or whatever the case may be. He been in a couple of years, right? But he off the chain. He's good, right? Now, even though he's good, right? I asked Dave, will you put him on a legend pedestal or status? He said, hell no. He got to build up his resume. Even though he is good, he does put on a show. He got to build up his resume. He got to put in a lot more time. He got to have a long rap sheet in order to be called a legend. So now, this is why I said that the internet and social media fucked up the game. Because just like Anthony Edwards, you got niggas that just coming in the game. They've been in the game probably the last 5 years, 6 years. They probably done fixed up 1 car, 2 car, 3 cars, right? And they already saying that these people are legends. I had a dude that came to me and said he just got his car painted, a candy, right? And guess what? I ain't never gonna call nobody name because I'm not in the business of exposing people. But what I will do is take certain scenarios from people and bring it to my viewers or to the internet as content to provoke thought to y'all. If nobody don't come at Deep Range publicly, no type of way, I would never come at another man publicly. I would never do that. So I'm not in the business of exposing nobody to saying who is who, right? But a dude who just got his car painted, Candy. You know what he told me? This is 3rd car he done got painted. 3rd car that he done had 2 drops before this, and they was hits. Now he just got his car painted Candy. And you know what he said? He said, boy, this color here gonna be a game changer. This is what he said. He said, this color here gonna be a game changer in the game. I'm gonna fuck the game up with this color. I'm gonna start a trend, Dyke. I said, how? What you mean? You don't see it? I see it. It's nice. It's wet. It's nice. But how you gonna be a game changer, be a trendsetter with this color? How you gonna fuck the game up with this color? Oh, my nigga. Hey, Dyke, my nigga. Man, hey, dog, you starting to sound... Then what he tell me? Well, you starting to sound like a hater. How am I sounding like a hater? Me, Dyke, a hater? I say, I tell you what. Have you ever seen this color before you? Yeah? So how are you going to change the game and be a trendsetter off a color that you done seen before that's on your car? He tell me, I tell you what, nigga, I'm going to upload this here and I'm going to ask the fans, nigga, watch what they say. Again, he's going to ask the fans, his fans, or he's going to ask the fans, meaning on social media. So now, social media, because of the way they make him feel like he is that nigga, look at the mindset that's being created in him. He's thinking that he's going to be a trendsetter and he's going to change the game off a candy color that I've been seeing since the 90s. And when I showed him at that point, guess what? He kind of got offended. Kind of got in his feelings. But I'm going to be a man, whether I'm on here or not. I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut you deep. And all this is part of the reasons why I even made my video about social media. Social media. Dudes can cut on social media and be whoever it is they portray to be, when all the while they peers who grew up with them, who went to school with them, saying he flawed you because of this device that I'm talking on right now. Social media have messed up the game. So again, I'm not talking about a person that's fixing up one car that he can't pop his shit. I'm not talking about that person, because I'm going to pop my shit. And I only had 2 don'ts. So I'm not talking about, stop taking what I'm saying. You got to understand what I'm saying and overstand what I'm saying when I make videos. And you got to do that to everybody you encounter, bro. You have to be a thinker. You have to be a thinker. See, one thing Dave Watts told me when we was on the phone, he said, Dyke, let me tell you something. The reason why social media got the game messed up is because, and what I'm getting ready to say, I think all nationalities deal with this, but I think in the black community, we deal with it the most. See, whoever is the loudest, whoever is putting on a show, whoever name is ringing, these the ones that we automatically want to put on a pedestal. These are the ones that we want to put to say they are the face of a particular game. Or these are the ones that we want to put on the pedestal to say they are legends. These are the ones that want to deem themselves legends. It's whoever put on the most show, whoever's the loudest on the internet, the one who's talking the most, who's bragging the most, the one whose face you see the most. Or he could be in his front yard or in his garage, or he could be at a place of business where it's quiet. He's always going live, or he's always showing off. Because of that, these are the people that we in the black community love to put on the pedestal as the poster child of whatever category we're talking about. The black community suffer from that. But majority of people that's in other communities and nationalities, they look at facts before they say someone is a legend. So stop taking everything that I say out of proportion. Someone texted me and they said, based on that, what I was talking about, how dudes on the internet, right, said that video that I made about the internet and how the internet and social media fucked the game up because niggas portraying something that they not. Someone texted me today and said olive oil, meaning Big Key Steve. Let me tell you something. And I would think, I'm not saying for sure, but I would think that the person is saying that my video of how niggas and social media fucked up the game, they're saying olive oil because of the way olive oil I think olive oil touched something in a lot of people when he did my interview. And it could be interpreted like he's being something he's not. But I didn't get that from olive oil. And I'm not just saying that because he was one of the ones that came on my platform. One thing about me, I'm going to be real. If I can't be real about a matter or subject, I'm going to shut up. But I think the reason why they even put olive oil in that bracket, insinuating that he fit the criteria of what I was saying about the internet and social media and dudes being something they not and dudes trying to portray something that they're not, is because when he went to talking about how he shut down Kenny's shop and in 6 months he dropped that car, and when he went to saying, you know, dudes was telling him that you can't do that, and he say, no, you can't do it, I can. I think that touched something in a lot of people. And now they want to put him in this category, insinuating that he fit the description of what I was talking about on my first video about internet clowns. But when I talk to Big Key Steve, I don't get that from him. I've never seen him portray himself on the internet like he's something he's not. I'm going to tell you what I do get from him. I get from him that he's a dude that came in the game. And because people was challenging him, saying what he can't do, just like any man would, he took the challenge and he wanted to prove them wrong. And because he is a man that is successful, he has a successful business, so he's working with that bag, he was able to do something that everybody can't do, even the ones that was criticizing him, saying that, oh, you can't do it. I think that if nobody would have never challenged him or said, hey, Stevie, you couldn't do that, he probably wouldn't have even done that. But because he did that, because he got that bag to shut down certain niggas that were saying he couldn't do it, and it's a fact, he spoke about it on my platform. So he's not trying to be something he's not. I don't see him being something he's not. I see him as a man that was challenged. He took the challenge. He shut it down. And because it's a fact, he's speaking his truth. I don't look at him, or he don't fit the description of the ones that I say. I don't hear Stevie saying that he's a legend. I don't even see Steve even portraying himself like he is a legend. I don't see him doing that. I don't see him on the internet saying that he's the face of something, or he's running the game. Or I'm running it. I don't see Big Key Steve doing that. So I don't even know why somebody would even throw his name in the comment section to say that, like, in their mind, he fit the description of what I was talking about. I don't see how they can interpret it that way. What I think is that he made that person feel some type of way. And because that person probably got a little hate in their heart, now they want to throw his name in that. But I don't see Stevie like that. Let me just clarify this. All right? Let me just clarify this, bro. The game is messed up. Social media has brought a lot of good, but social media has brought a lot of bad to the game. Because like I said in my first video, social media has given niggas a safe spot and a safe place to be whatever they want to be and to say what they want to say. You got niggas that don't have nuts, and they will make fake pages. A fake page and just straight disrespect a man. Disrespect a man. Call a man out his name. If it's that bad where you got to call a man a fuck nigga or a pussy nigga, you should be man enough to say that in that man's face, and whatever happened. But you got dudes that make fake pages to call another person a fuck nigga. Fake pages. Social media. They can hide. There's certain things that's just a violation, bro. Case in point, I'm going to make another point, and I'm going to wrap this up. That's just like, you got certain dudes on the street, right? That probably fixed up cars. They probably was gangsters. They done did some gangster shit, right? But now, they done did something that involved police games or snitching or whatever. Don't you know when you do that, you erase what all you done in the streets? Your street credibility and your report card as far as street is over. It's over. Whatever you've done, it don't even matter no more. You destroyed that. That's just the rules of the game. You can't be a part of this and doing that. That's just like you got dudes that's getting money. Got money. But their name done been wrapped up with some, some shameful acts that they're doing with other men. You know what I mean. YouTube will shut you down, boy. The alphabet community will shut you down. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You got dudes that's getting involved with these shameful acts with other men behind closed doors in hotel rooms or wherever. And the streets know it. And they still saying, well, he a real nigga. All because he may have money or because of what he done in the streets. So just like if you a so-called gangster and a street nigga and there's certain things that you can't do, and if you do it, it's going to be stripped from you. There's certain things that's in this car culture that you have to do or doing in order to get certain titles on your name. Bruh, y'all see, I would think that the lowrider world is one of the oldest car clubs in this world, lowriders. Because to my knowledge, I think dudes been putting lowriders on 6-4s and all that since probably the 70s. In Cali, I think donks really got introduced to us, like fixing them up with trues and bows and 30s in the 80s. But before that, the lowrider world was already there. So you will find more legends in the lowrider world than in the donk world, because it's the oldest car culture, the lowrider world. And guess what? I can only imagine how many legends is in Cali or even Texas with their car culture. And so in Cali, I'm making an example. If a dude fixed up a couple 6-4s, couple 6-3s or whatever, Cadillac, put hydraulics on them, all that, right? His name ringing. How can you call that dude the legend or even say he's the face of the Lolo world in Cali when you might have other true legends that's been doing their things from like the 90s? I'm pretty sure there's legends in California who's still in the car game right now that probably been dropping cars. Listen, I done seen dudes fixing up cars in Cali with gray hairs. Old dude, these dudes probably been dropping cars since the 80s and still going. Legends. You got to put some years in, man, to be called a legend or to say you running the game. And it's hard to say you're running anything because so much people is doing their thing. Ain't nobody running nothing. But you got some dudes making that claim. I hear it. I hear it. Babies in the game. Disrespecting dudes that really deserve that title who have been doing it. So again, all y'all that's leaving these comments about Big Key Steve and about, oh man, a dude can't brag about his car because he only got one bill, it's not for people like that, bro. I'm talking about the ones that's getting certain titles put on them that have not worked for that title. I'm talking about the ones that's portraying themselves on the internet when in real life, that's not how you are. But the internet and social media giving you a safe place to do it. These are the ones that I'm talking about. Last but not least, if all of us was in the mall and someone say, thief, 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 bank robber, and I break off running, what that mean? Obviously, I fit the description. Why am I saying that? If me or anybody bring a message out, it don't matter how it's wrapped up, how it's packaged, and you get offended, that's your problem. The messenger is not the problem. It's the message that's convicting you. If I get on here and I say it's a lot of fuck niggas in this don't game, it's a lot of pussy niggas inside the vert game or inside the don't game or in this car culture, it's a lot of hoe ass niggas driving Cadillacs, box Chevys. If I say that, whoever is offended and want to get in contact with me to say, you talk about me? Boy, that's a personal problem. You are convinced and you're convicted by the truth, not me. Because if somebody make a video and say, man, there's a whole lot of hoe ass niggas in the world that has platforms or that are YouTubers, why would that bother me? I know I ain't no fuck nigga no put, so why would it bother me? So if my message strikes you and make you think, or what y'all like to say, feel some type of way, it ain't because of me. It's because of the message and the truth. It's convicting your own heart, nigga. Deep range lifestyle, bringing that truth. And I'm out.